What's going on, guys? Y'all know who it is. AffordableTech bringing you another video. And today I'm going to be doing an unboxing / review on the Bluedio T3 Bluetooth wireless headphones. Let me start off by saying these ear cups do not completely cover your ear. So if you're looking for headphones that do that, then these aren't it for you. I'm sorry to break your heart. To start off, they are selling on Amazon currently for $69.99. Now let me get started on the packaging. I've owned many pairs of Bluetooth headphones, but by far these are the best packaged headphones, meaning the box feels very premium. It compares to other brands such as Beats. They put a lot of time and effort into the packaging, makes a great gift for your dog, for your mom, for your dad, for your brother, for your sister, for your ex-girlfriend, whoever you want to give these to. These are great. They make a great gift because they don't feel cheap, they don't look cheap, and when you look at the outside of the packaging, you're like, wow, these must have costed $200 to $300. I'm not joking, they didn't pay me to say this. This is my honest opinion. The packaging, 10 out of 10. Now, what good is the packaging if the sound sucks? Out of the box, you're gonna get the headphones, obviously. Then you're gonna have a velvet case. You're gonna get the user manual, and you're also gonna get the aux cord to directly connect the headphones into your smartphone, and you're also going to get the charger. I found it very nice that they threw in a small carrying case because many people don't have one. Even to include this was very thoughtful. The first thing I have to say that I did notice was the headphones are heavier than normal pair of headphones. So if you don't like heavier headphones, then these aren't for you. They are heavier because they are made out of zinc alloy, so they feel very premium, they feel very sturdy, they're not going to break easily. So the added price is because of the increased quality used to design these headphones. Now don't get me wrong, these don't feel like 15-pound dumbbells on your head, but they are just slightly heavier than a normal pair of Bluetooth headphones. Now I'm going to start with the cons of these headphones. I did not like the edges of the headphones. As you can see in the video right now where I'm pointing to, it kind of sticks out the structure of the sides, and I believe that gives you more stability, but I just did not like that in my opinion. That was my one con on the design of these headphones, but everything else, as you can see, they put a lot of time and they handcrafted it beautifully. Overall, I would give the design an 8 out of 10. They beautifully constructed every inch, every cranny, I believe it's cranny. And for $69.99, you're really getting a good premium pair of headphones. On the sides of the headphones, even though it's made out of plastic, the buttons click very nicely. You can actually hear the click when you're clicking. It's a very nice firm press, so you know that you clicked it. I really did like that because many times I'm on my headphones and I'm like, did it click, did it not? But these actually let you know that you've clicked them. Now let's get on to the features. The body of these headphones are made from zinc alloy. That's why they are heavier. But if you're looking for a durable pair of headphones, then these are it. They feel virtually indestructible. I mean, it's not really indestructible. If you throw it, it's gonna break. But these are the first headphones that have something inside of it that's called the 3D effect. I've used it, and personally, I like it. I wouldn't really use it unless I was inside of a bus or on a train or somewhere where there's a lot of ambient noises, because what it basically does is increase the volume, increase the bass, basically increases the levels to give you a more louder sound. That's what I would use it for if I was inside somewhere where there was a lot of background noise and I wanted to isolate it, but it was definitely neat to have a feature like this. Also, if you forget to charge these headphones, as long as you have the aux cord, you can simply plug the headphones into your smartphone and listen to it that way. So that's a plus, because if you do run out of charge and you still need to listen to your music, just carry the cord with you, and no matter where you go, you'll have music. All of your necessary controls are on the right hand side of the headphones. The middle silver button controls your on-off switches. It also controls if you want to answer your calls, which is a neat feature because this has a built-in mic. I wouldn't go hours on the phone listening to it, but it's good for small conversations. You're also going to have your charging port located on the right hand side. It makes it easy to charge since there's no flap covering the port. The ear cuffs provide good comfortability. It's actually made out of memory foam, so it's really comfortable. I had no issues with the ear cuffs weighing down on my ear. It says that the ear cuffs are actually padded with memory foam, which is rich in protein. I doubt this is the protein that you drink to get stronger, but it did really give you a good cushion. Comfortability, I would give these an 8 out of 10. The only reason I wouldn't give it any higher is because of the weight. Another unique feature of these headphones were that they fold completely all the way up and they kind of form an A shape in the middle. I've never seen this before on any other headphones that I own, so this was a first. This would definitely come in handy because if you have a smaller carrying case, this could potentially fit in there, and it makes it easier to carry around when you're traveling or whatnot. Charging time for me took about 2 hours, and I was able to listen to them about a full week without having to charge them. I would say about 15 hours until I had to charge them, which is pretty impressive. I don't really listen to music for 15 hours on a continuous playback, so I basically based headphones on how often I have to charge them, and a week is pretty good. So due to the weight of these headphones on my head, I would say I was only able to wear them for about 2 to 3 hours. And as you can see, the con that I pointed out in the beginning, that awkward shape, it basically pushed down on the ear cup to hold against your ear a bit more tighter. After about 2 hours, I could definitely feel it, so I had to take them off. Now for the moment that we've been waiting for, drum roll please. Now the sound. I'm gonna give these a 9 out of 10. If you guys like extra bass or bass heavy music, these headphones are for you. They do an excellent job in providing that boost, and they definitely give you that really nice bass feel. I really liked all the levels. It didn't overpower any of the mids or the highs. It is going to just give you a little increased boost in the bass, which I liked. And most of my music is hip hop, R&B, rap, reggae, that type of music. So I really like them because they're not overpowering. When I listened to the beats, they were just really overpowered in bass. I didn't have to put my volume on the highest setting. I was able to get a really nice sound of these even on the lower settings, so that was a plus for me because I don't like having my volume all the way loud, because when I get a text or a phone call, I don't want my ears to bleed. Sort of say. I really like the fact that you could have these at a low volume and still get that great sound, and that's pretty much because of the headphones, of how close they are to your ear, and they block out a lot of sound. Even when you're not listening to music, they still block a lot of sound, which is good for people who want to wear these in the library or in a bus or in a train, because it blocks out a lot of ambient sound. Now all in all, I would rate these headphones a 8 out of 10. My only cons were that they are a bit heavier, and my other con was the edges of the headphones. Those were my two cons. The sound was great, the design was great, and the packaging was great. If you guys did like my video, please subscribe. If you didn't, please don't subscribe. Until next time, this has been Affordable Tech. Peace.